So it was really easy for me to drink at least a bottle of wine most nights of the week. In fact, most of the time I was drinking more than that. I'd finish a bottle and open up a second one, or I'd be taking pulls from the whiskey or the vodka that I had stashed away. And while there were some nights that I intended to get drunk, like after a stressful day or on a Friday, I would just say, screw it, I'm going to get drunk tonight and drink as much as I want to. A lot of the time, I honestly wouldn't want to drink the full bottle or more. And I would set an intention, like I'm just going to have 2 glasses of wine tonight, maybe 3, or I'm just going to have 1 glass of wine tonight and stick to that. But most of the time, what would happen is once I finished the first or second glass, I would justify the third, the fourth, and so on. And then I'd wake up the next morning just feeling annoyed and frustrated with myself that yet again, I drank too much. I was feeling hungover, and I just was starting to really feel like I didn't have this control over alcohol, that even when I planned to drink 2 drinks, I would usually drink way more than that. I was honestly feeling stuck because I was in a place where I didn't want to have to quit drinking forever. In fact, I had tried to quit drinking a bunch of times, and I could make it a couple of weeks or a couple of months, but I would just eventually return to drinking again because ultimately I really wanted to drink. I didn't want to have to be sober forever. But on the other hand, I was really struggling to moderate my drinking. Like I said, I would plan to have 2 glasses of wine. Sometimes I would stick to it, but it would be very difficult. And most of the time I wouldn't be able to stick to the intention that I'd set. So I was constantly searching for answers because all I knew about was programs like Alcoholics Anonymous or going away to rehab or really any other treatment program for alcohol problems that just required abstinence. That's all I could find. So I was wondering, are there methods or are there treatments that can help people like me who just want to reduce their drinking without having to, white knuckle it or use willpower or set a bunch of really strict rules around my drinking that are difficult to follow? And in 2017, I learned about a treatment called the Sinclair Method, which has actually been around for 30 years, but I had never heard of it before. Most people haven't heard of it before. But this treatment not only changed my drinking, but it changed my life. I started it as a daily heavy binge drinker who truly lacked control when I drank. And over the course of a year on this treatment, I just saw myself become this normal, moderate drinker. In fact, after a few months of using the protocol, I was having 3 to 4 alcohol-free days a week. When I was drinking, I was able to have a few glasses of wine and stop after that without having to force myself. And I was just noticing that I wasn't as mentally preoccupied with thoughts of alcohol anymore. I could just see myself having this control back over alcohol and almost getting to a place where I was like indifferent to it, to where I enjoyed a few glasses of wine here and there, but I was also fine if I wasn't drinking as well, which was just a stark contrast to what life was like for me before this treatment, where I honestly just wanted to drink every single day. And if I wasn't drinking, I was thinking about drinking. So all my videos on here are about this treatment. Like I said, it changed my life. It changed my drinking, and it's been around for over 30 years, but most people don't even know that it exists. There's decades of research behind this treatment proving how effective it is, but sadly, it just hasn't caught on yet. But all my videos on here are about it. You can also learn more with the link in my profile as well. I hope this information is helpful to even just one person. And if you're struggling, hang in there. There are answers out there. Bye for now.